Aha! I think I fixed it. I think we're live now. Just waiting for some confirmation in chat. Is that, I'm not... Ah! I can hear myself on the stream now, so we are good there. Let me get my other headphones on. Oh my goodness, I didn't actually share this stream with my Discord server, so let's go ahead and do that. As I say, a big welcome to everyone that is here. Where is Discord? Let's quickly share that. Oh, it's so slow. Hang on, here we go. We are live at everyone. Come mourn KSP2 potentially. Just laughing to myself with my amazing notification. There we are. You all got a notification if you're on the Discord. If you didn't get a notification, you're not in the Discord. So go ahead and join the Discord using the links in the description. We've got to quickly do a little cheeky tweet. Sorry, X post, lol. To celebrate the complete unknown state of KSP2, I thought I'd do a live stream for some reason. Come. This is a terrible intro. I'm just sort of waffling so people can join because it's entering some boxes. So come hang out. And then I will address the chat and answer any questions. Not that I have anything to answer. Really. It's all rather sad. There we go. Perfect. That is tweeted. I've tweeted it on the Twitter. So now I can actually open up the stream chat again. So here we are. I'm here. I can see the screen. I can see the top chat. Oh, we have 577 viewers. Very embarrassing how unprofessional my intro was. But yes, hello, welcome. Quiet audio. Okay, let's go ahead and fix that. It's at the maximum. Brilliant. How can I make this better then? I mean, I'm listening to the stream on my laptop like in one ear. And it sounds fine. Can I do anything in Streamline? You can tell I don't stream very often, right? Because of how unprofessional this audio. Here we go. I can't do anything. I think this will laid off 70 employees in a Seattle office, which would correlate to the Intercept Games office. Intercept Games are the team that develop the game you can see on screen, Kerbal Space Program 2. So the prevailing theory is that KSP2 is kill, and something's getting shut down. No one knows exactly what's going on though, right? So I'm like literally refreshing Twitter and Reddit for anyone having like if anyone having issues or like finding out like what's happening. People are having lag. Is that my end or stream is buffering quite a bit? Don't know. No one else is using the internet in my house. Hopefully it's fine. So let's just start a new campaign. Why not? Exploration. Let's call it. Let's call it blah, blah, blah. And we'll have this. Why not? And these as the colors. Why not? Yes, it's a sad day. So basically, we don't know what's happening. The situation as it appears to me, someone who's not got any insider knowledge. It looks like Intercept Games may have potentially been shut down. They're the team that develops Kerbal Space Program 2. Ergo, Kerbal Space Program 2 potentially is kill. That's what's happening. But I don't know. The silence, quite frankly, is deafening. If everything is fine, you would think that a community manager such as Dakota or Mike or even like the official Kerbal Space Program Twitter account would have said something. But the fact that they haven't is kind of sus. Now, how is the audio for the game? I just realized people were saying my microphone is quiet. So is the game audio like way too quiet? Let's just double check my audio balancing 1 second. Oh no, it sounds okay actually. Yeah. So I don't really know about how to make myself louder, guys. Like my microphone, I'm literally like deep throating it, and it's at the maximum possible volume in Streamlabs OBS. So I really don't know how I can possibly make it any louder. I'm afraid you're gonna have to just turn your volume up. I'm afraid. So let's do one final potential mission, and who knows? It's kind of embarrassing because I made a video for Saturday And I didn't realize, obviously, at the time, that, it's in exploration mode. Is there a cheat that lets me just unlock everything? Okay, let's just quit the menu and try again. Adjust the game. Yeah, I've adjusted everything, literally. All of the sliders are set to maximum. I don't know. I need to stream more often, basically, and then I will understand how to do it. And I'll learn the things I'm doing wrong. So I start a new campaign. We'll go with sandbox, because, it's a stream. We don't need to be bothering around with science. Actually, you know what? We can do this. We can go for science, yeah. I've just got a save in which I've just got everything unlocked. So we can just do the science, but also have all the parts. So, so I missed a super chat. I didn't get a notification for a super chat. Oh. K32 gave me $5 US. If the game is dead, can we agree that the modding community is now our new messiah? Thank you very much. I apologize. I have my super chats. I normally get like a notification or something. Apologies for that, but yes. It's, yeah. No one knows. I mean, yeah, I feel like if the modding community is going to save us, they're going to save us in Kerbal Space Program 1, right? Like, yeah, I think KSP 2, there's just too much jank for it to be Jack 7,900 gave you £2 when KSP 3. Yeah, I feel like KSP 3 is now KSP 1 with mods, and KSP 2, well, KSP 1 with mods is like KSP 2, and KSP 2 is kill. So really, like, the prevailing theories, there's a few prevailing theories. Obviously, the state of the game, who knows? So it could be. So I'm not good at multitasking, as you can see. I'm trying to build a craft whilst also trying to inform you guys. It's a big day for me, really. It's Wednesday night. It's Wednesday, my dudes. I'm normally doing Planet Coaster on these days, right? Oh, how's that for a throwback? So Take-Two or some publication reached out to Take-Two Interactive asking for an official statement, and they just said that Kerbal Space Program 2 is fine, or Kerbal Space Program 2 is unaffected, or something to similar effect. And I'm like, well, that sounds positive on the surface, but what does that mean? Right? A, it could mean that everything is fine, the dev team has not been laid off, and everything's going to proceed as normal, and there's nothing to worry about, all of this was just panic over nothing. But if that were the case, why have we had complete radio silence? I admit, most of this news broke when Seattle was, well, it was nighttime, so they would all have been asleep. But now I feel like enough time has passed where I'm like, yeah, it's pretty suspicious that there's not been any kind of information disclosed. So now I'm like, oh, well, maybe it's true. Maybe the game's not being... So I doubt it's scenario A, where, everything is fine and, we're just panicking over nothing. So scenario B could be that the game is just going to get transferred to another studio. So taken away from Intercept Games and given to someone else. Lounge Studios. Why not? Don't give it to me. I will mess it up horribly. but that's kind of another option. I don't know if that would be the case, because Take-Two's already done that, and it's like how much money they're going to keep throwing at this thing. And I feel like the sunk cost fallacy, I feel like they're more likely to just cut their losses, to be honest. So whilst I would be hopeful that that's another potential scenario, I'm also a bit skeptical of that. So then there's option C, which is, okay, when they say KSP 2 is not going to be affected, they mean it's going to remain on Steam. You can still play it and buy it in this state, but it ain't going to receive any more updates. It ain't going to receive any more patches. What you see, this is now Kerbal Space Program 2 in its final form. Maybe, whatever has been put together for this latest patch will just get put in, but then that's it. There won't be anything else. There's a fourth option where Take-Two is lying, but then that's probably more concerning, right? So them's be the deets. So that's all I know. I've had messages, like people have like atted me or like tagged whatever the correct nomenclature is on Reddit, saying, oh, at Matt's Reddit account, what do you know? And I'm like, guys, I don't know anything more than you guys do. I'm like very curious myself as to find out what's happening. I myself and a couple of other content creators, I don't know if they want me to name them, so I'm not going to name them, have reached out to all the contacts that we have in, the now admittedly small address book I have, and I've either had radio silence or people that don't work at Intercept anymore have said, yeah, we don't know what's going on either. And so that's all I can say. So maybe we can watch this live stream together, and everyone could just keep checking Twitter and Reddit, and we can all figure things out together somehow. That's the plan for this stream. I'm streaming this and I'm also rendering Saturday's video again because I'm out of office from tomorrow. I'm sort of going away on vacation. And so I made Saturday's video way in advance, but I can't just upload it given the current situation because it's going to be a bit weird for me to just talk about, oh yeah, there's going to be another patch hopefully that's going to fix this, that, and all that, and then obviously there isn't potentially. So that's rendering, and I'm making this little stream as well because, I like you guys, and it feels ceremonious. Kerbal Space Program 2 launched. You remember how that turned out. It launched, and I did a live stream when it launched. So if KSP2 is kill, then we do a stream when it was kill. Should I be saying the word kill? Will that get me demonetized? It's too late now anyway. But yeah, so it's like poetry, right? They rhyme or something to similar effect. Oh yeah, we've got a science pass now. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just literally just like slapping this vehicle together, but I haven't really been paying attention to it. Science Junior. Will that fit there? Oh, that fits beautifully. I can't wait to apply this new building trick on future missions in Kerbal Space Program 2. Let's do a little bit of offsetting. There we go. What is your opinion on KSP2? Because when you were asking about what title you should have in a video, you said that you might have lost faith in KSP2. Oh, so that was that Muncon video where I just got so many glitches. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. There's still so many glitches. Oh, gosh, I really hope that wasn't the video that some Take-Two executives saw and thought, oh, yeah, we should kill this. I'd be very, very embarrassed. I'd we shouldn't make too many jokes. Because, okay, if KSP2 is dead, yeah, it sucks. We've not got KSP2 anymore. But also, 70 people have just lost their jobs. So we got to remember there are people actually affected by this and not just people who haven't got a video game to play anymore. So maybe I'm one of the ones affected by it, right? This is sort of my job that's a bit in the... I mean, it's not my job. I do have I'll be fine. Don't worry about me, guys. I do have a career elsewhere outside of YouTube to keep me afloat. But, if this is the end, I think we had a pretty good run, right? What colors should we have for the rocket next to... Oh, PLN has sent me... No, that's not your name. That's the currency. Saint, written in messed up text, has sent me 10 units of PLN. I'm very ignorant when it comes to foreign currencies, so I'm not sure what that means, but thank you very much for the donation regardless. How's the bolster thing going? Yeah, Kit Hack Model Club. That's a fun... We could play that in this stream. If it turns out KSP2 is kill, I will just close the game. I will play some Kit Hack Model Club instead. Matt Lamb becomes a Juno New Origins channel. Yeah, I just feel like what a stupid name change. There was Simple Rockets 2 was such a good name. And Juno New Origins, I, like many, saw that and I was like, what is this game? I've just had a random game added to my library. But no, it was just they decided to brand for some reason. I don't know why. So I don't really like this colour. So let's go with that. I think that looks pretty nice for the mothership. And then we'll change the accent colour to red for the lander. Just like my very first ever Kerbal Space Program 2 video. See, they rhyme. First and last. So is that everything? No, parachutes. Oh, PLN is Polish. I've been to Poland and I've spent PLN. So that's pretty bad. Where are parachutes even in this game? There we go. Is that the right one? Radial man parachute. Great. Just stick 3 together. Why not? There we are. And if you are a KSP2 dev watching the stream, come hang out. Come reach out. I'll put you on call and you can tell us all the everything that's happening. I planned for this to be a Munlander. I didn't look at any of the Delta V. This just looks correct, and if it doesn't work, then isn't that just fun? You get to see the iterative... We're doing iterative design, guys. I'm not looking at any numbers. I'm just building what I think looks good. It's just like Starship, except nothing like that at all. Now, will fairings glitch out? Yeah, they will. Yeah, interstage fairings. Another thing that was in KSP1, but is not in KSP2. Can I do this? And then... Oh, no, that's going to mess everything up. Can I do this? Where's Snap? There's Snap. Okay. That's still conical, though, right? I need a cylinder. That will do. And then we'll do this. But it can't clip in at all because literally you can't do that in KSP2. So let's just... There. Beautiful. And then we will construct the little fairing at the top of the stack, which will deploy when the launch escape triggers. So there we are. Saint, lol, I'm a Rain World player too. Speedy boy. Ah, I see now. Thank you for the 20 Czech monies. I don't know if it's Czech dollars or what. I'm not American. You can't say I'm an ignorant American. I'm an ignorant British person. I can't see to make this fairing work. Can I get that down like this? Like that? Nope. Let's try this. KSP2 is kill, but was it ever really alive? That's what we're going to find out on this stream. I think that's good enough. That's a good start. We're going to call this rocket good start, bad end. Yeah, so it sucks if this is like the case. Because I feel like, a lot of our faith was restored when KSP 4 Science came out. People are saying they can't hear. I'm just gonna check my audio. Sorry about this. Get my headphones, my laptop out. How are you guys complaining that you can't hear it? It's perfect. It's a perfect volume for me. Anyway, so that's the rocket there. How's the staging looking? I didn't check any of the staging. The important ones are these ones, right? And then we need the separation. There we go. We'll put that in a stage there, and then that fairing goes. Then that separates, and that engine. We actually want this engine. We'll do all that manually. We don't need to bother doing all the staging for that one. Right. Let's just stick any old thing together, shall we? And we'll see if it works. This is generally how I design my rockets, by the way. I was like, that looks right. Let's see if this works. Let's put a... Madeline, will you go back to KSP1 if it does happen? Because it's very hard to find good KSP1 content nowadays. Well, I'm flattered that my content is the considered a way of restoring the quality of content in KSP1. Yeah, I probably will. I'll probably do more modded playthroughs, I guess. I've got a KSP1 video coming up, actually, that I'm really excited to show you guys. But things happened in my life that changed my scheduling around, so then I had to make another video for this Saturday that now has also had a spanner thrown into the works because of the fact that, just broadly at the general situation. So, yeah, it's I don't know when that one's going to come out now, basically. So, that looks pretty good. How's our thrust-to-weight ratio looking? 1.7. Okay, we're fine. That's like a pretty overkill, actually. Don't know, what do you think? Could this rocket get to the moon? I thought we could just do Apollo-style Mun, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Because my first stream, or the first video I did in KSP2 was going to the Mun, Apollo-style. It's like they rhyme. Potentially the last, first. So I don't know how loud this is going to be. So if you find the game volume really loud, like he's counting down, it's very loud, then brace yourself for the launch sound effect, Oh, I'm going to get my headphones on so I can just check as well. Oh, I can't untangle them. Oh. We're launching anyway. Let's unmute this. Right. Oh, God, I thought the thrust-to-weight ratio was like 1.7. Why can't we... We had 1.7. Did it just miscalculate? It was a miscalculation, apparently, everyone. Well, at least we got to test the volume. Okay, I just got to the part of the stream in the playback where the launch happened and the audio was fine. So I can put my other head. This is like such a janky setup. I've got my laptop with some headphones plugged into it, like next to me. So I want to just check the audio. I'll just take my PC headphones off, put my laptop headphones on, so I can just check the volume and thing. There's probably better ways of monitoring my volume, but there we are. But it said now it's 0.903. Brilliant. Well, let's just stick a central engine there. Seems to work. Oop. That's not worked. Brilliant. We should probably reduce the gimbal limit of these, right? There we go. That looks good. Boom. Let's go. Let's get the launch. And here we are. We're off to a flying start. Still rather slow. Admittedly, I did not check my thrust-to-weight ratio when I added the fourth engine to the bottom of the stack, but we are going somewhere. Whether or not we're going to get into space, literally, I did not think about how I was building this rocket at all. I just literally built it whilst also talking to you guys. So I put literally no thought into this. I just built it blindly, hoping that my muscle memory and past memories of building moon rockets would just make something materialize and be okay. So here we are. So there's the Kerbal Space Center. You see it's got the four launch pads, right? Because it's multiplayer, so you can have 4 people launching. Whether or not that happens now, who knows? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of sad, right? But at the same time, if it turns out, yep, Intercept Games has been shut down, KSP2 is kill, F's in chat, it will be sad, obviously, and this is sort of like a livelihood for me, so I was like, oh, that's like, I'm out of a job kind of as well, in a way. But also, like, I'm also not really surprised at all. Like, what have they been doing for 7 years? Like, me not Kevin has given me 100 sec. I don't know what a sec is, but thank you very much. Please up the volume by 20%. It's Swedish krona, 8 GBP. You don't need to tell me there's only eight great British pounds. Not that I don't appreciate it. Regardless, any donation. I can't up the volume. My volume is literally 100% in Streamlabs. So I don't know. I've got a very low powered microphone. Like I really have to boost the volume when I'm editing videos. I think that's just like my microphone is quiet. But it's fine. You can just turn the volume up. You know, it's okay. It's cool. So, but yeah, it's been 7 years, which is like almost the same length of time it took KSP1 to enter its final released state. And the game was meant to come out in 2020. And it came out in 2023, and let's be real, wasn't ready. And I think like if it released in its current state as it is now, that should have been how it released in early access. And it's like there's still a lot of bugs that are in this game that just weren't in the first game, or were in the first game and then were fixed. I don't know, they just shot too high, like so much ambition with Interstellar and Colonies. And we always hear about things like, they've been playing lots of hidden builds. They've been building colonies on their secret versions and playing multiplayer on their secret versions. And at this point, like, if you want to get some faith restored, please just show us you playing your secret versions. Playing, even if it's like blurry and the graphics are really bad because it's an unstable build, whatever. But just some evidence that these things exist. Because it's just, the silence is deafening, right? Like, this is all over the Kerbal internet. The Kerbal Space Program corner of the internet is a very small corner. But it's a corner nonetheless. Everything, like, the subreddit has just imploded. I assume I haven't really checked the forums, to be honest, but I assume the forums are also going crazy, because the forums are where most of the kind of breaking news originated from. And, obviously, I'm now doing this stream. I don't know if this sounds cocky, but I'm not a small YouTuber when it comes to Kerbal Space Program. I'm one of the biggest. So the fact that I'm streaming this with a stream called KSP2 Until the Bitter End with a thumbnail that says, "Is it over?" You know, that would get someone would notice that, I feel, at Intercept. So the fact that nothing has been announced or stated means that either they're rushing some damage control, or I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. But it's weird that we've not received anything, and this has been a horribly inefficient flight, by the way. I've just looked at the screen. I'm like, oh wow, I've got flames everywhere. I'm really bad at live commentary, it turns out. I don't think we need the launch escape tower anymore. There we are. I had a super chat. Speedy Boy has sent me some more money. They spent more money on the trailers than KSP. Honestly, like, say what you want about KSP2, that trailer was a banger, right? The main trailer, that was great. I remember watching that live in Amsterdam before you plebs all got to watch it. And yeah, it was like just tearing up, like, it's beautiful. And it's a beautiful game. Yeah, graphically, I feel like for some reason the graphics of KSP2 are a bit of a divisive issue. I don't know why. I think the graphics, they nailed it, and the sound design. But I think they're just a bit ambitious. Like, yeah, don't know, Jeff. But yeah, it's a shame that they're just still being so quiet. Like, if it's dead, why maintain secrecy? You know, is it Intercept said, don't tell anyone that the game is dead because we don't want people to buy the game? Like, no one's buying the game. What is it, got like 500 concurrent players on Steam? No one's buying this game. Oh, there's another glitch that never existed in Kerbal Space Program 1, right? This weird fairing issue. Anyway, let's so where are we? Are we in orbit yet? No, we're not. I'm just like, what are we doing here? So let's just time warp to Apoapsis. We're about a minute away. There we are. 20 seconds away. Let's just point prograde. And circularize at our Kerbin Apoapsis. So I'm not going to be streaming for too long, guys, because, like, it's a work night for me. I do have a real job, a day job. So I have to be up early. I'm up at like 5:30 tomorrow morning. So I can't be up too late. For me, it is 8 p.m. in the United Kingdom. And I've got stuff to do tonight as well. I've got to pack. I'm going away the day after tomorrow. And so this is kind of like, this is the timing of this, quite frankly, has been disastrous. So yeah. So I think I'm just going to do the Apollo-style Mun mission in the hopes that we hear something during the stream, and then we can all either celebrate together or grieve together or what have you. But if we don't hear anything, well, them's be the deets. I realise now, I was umming and ahhing, I have no idea if we've got enough fuel or not. We've got way too much by the looks of things. This was meant to be the stage that circularized us around Kerbin, and then the rest of the rocket would do the rest of the mission. But, oh well. Now, I've forgotten how to get to the Mun, apparently. It would seem I've forgotten how to get to the Mun. Here we are. Oh, should we try and do a free return trajectory? Oh, I don't know if I can be bothered with that, actually. Let's just get any old. Let's just get any old encounter with the Mun. I love the UI and atmosphere of KSP2. Do you think someone could mod that over? See, things like that are fundamentally... I don't ask me technical questions, because I really don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I can program a batch file. That's it. That's my programming knowledge. So do not ask me technical questions like that. But my understanding would be like massive things like the UI and stuff that's really baked into the source code and all that. You can't change that. You can change a few things with the KSP1 UI. Like you can change the skin of the nav board and the nav board position. But I don't think it's going to be possible to port over KSP2's UI into KSP1. Because that was really the thing. Like, the main thing I wanted out of KSP2, like, it's nice to get all these features like Interstellar and colonies and all that. Like, actual colonies, admittedly, actually are something I would be really excited for. But the main thing I wanted was just KSP1, but, like, not spaghetti code. So KSP1 was built by one guy, Harvester, well, in the beginning at least, who wasn't a game developer. And he didn't work for a game development studio. And so no one really knew what they were doing. So the game was just sort of cobbled together from this hodgepodge amount of things. And like when the game first released, there was no moon. You couldn't even get to orbit. Kerbin was flat. So they kind of just cobbled the game on this very janky framework. And so the game was always going to be a bit clunky. That's why KSP1 is ultimately not that well optimized, and why the loading times are so, because it's spaghetti code. So I was hoping like they would do what Microsoft did with Minecraft, or what I think it was a long time ago. But just basically rewrite the game from scratch, but like good. Oh, excuse me. Just coughing in front of you. I'm just gonna have a quick sip of my drink. I'm in a bit of a Vimto Sparkling Zero. So yeah, that's people are joining. What happened? The chat will fill you in. But yeah, what if they're just going to do what they did with Star Theory and just shut down Intercept Games and just build a new studio again? Will they bring any of the old people over? I feel like it would be dumb to not include Nate Sims at this point, because he's basically been steering the ship and knows a lot, and it would be like, to go in without anyone from the old team would be, they're not going to do that, basically. So I don't know. Maybe they're going to sell it to EA. Wouldn't that be fun? Microtransactions in Kerbal Space Program. I think... Oh, we've nearly run out of fuels. Let's just crash. We're going to put ourselves on a crashing trajectory. We're going to make a quick save, so I mess this up. Right. Check the staging. So that's separated, right? Awesome. Next thing we're going to do is stage this. And everything gets thrown apart. Now we just need to get rid of this bit of debris. So let's just get a Kerbal out on EVA. Come on, get your jetpack out. There we are. And let's just... bash this thing out of the way. Push! And then we'll get him in the lander. Why not? The lander started drifting somehow, so we'll just do the loud and lazy method of rendezvous. Now, my game is a bit laggy because I'm streaming, and I'm also rendering a 4K 60 FPS video for Saturday. I had to kind of re-render it with a little disclaimer, like, I do know about the situation, guys. So when I start talking about future updates, I just didn't know at the time when I made the video. That's why the video is a bit weird in that sense. So there we are. Right, let's activate this engine. The tuba, the trumpet. There we are. I do kind of feel sorry for Codapops. You know the guy that made my amazing controller for Kerbal Space Program 1? He's literally just got it working for KSP2. And it's like the timing, like within a week, KSP2 potentially is just shut down. So, yeah, weird. All right, we are now rendezvoused. So, go away. There we are. Right, we're gonna quickly disable crossfeed on these things, and we need to not be on a collision course with the mun. So we're gonna just sort that out. Why not do some science? Why not? And where is the mun? There it is. Oh, look at that. The inertia, not the inertia, the separation force of anti-couplers put us off the collision course. There we are. Perfect. 33. Sounds excellent. Thank you. So let's time warp and go. So we're doing an Apollo-style mun mission because I literally decided to do this stream 5 minutes before I actually did it. Hence why there were all those technical issues. I'm like, oh, I can figure out how to set up a stream again like a year after I first did one in 5 minutes. And it turns out I couldn't. So, yeah. So there was a few technical issues at the start. But it's fine now. What's the context about the title? Until the bitter end. I don't know. We're sticking with KSP2 until the bitter end. Until the fat lady sings. Until we hear it from the horse's mouth. I don't know. Have we still not had it? Is anyone checking like Twitch? Some people like chat. Come on, I'm entertaining you. Are you not entertained? I'm doing all this. So you could just help me out. I just checked X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, every now and then. And, you know, if there's any updates from Dakota makes a tweet or Mike or someone, then let me know and I can pause this game and investigate. But, don't know. This be a weird situation. I think I'm going to have a sleepless night. I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and be like, I got to check my phone. What's happened? So, yeah. Oh, look at that. What About It is here. Fellow celebrity YouTuber. Might be seeing you at that thing. What's it called? Space Creator Day. I think I'm going. I can't remember. I've got to check my scheduling. Anyway, I love your streams. Please do more. Yeah, I keep thinking about just having Wednesday be my streaming day. But I just keep having stuff, you know, life gets in the way. So, yeah, I'll try and stream a bit more. I say this as KSP2 is cool. Let's just destroy these debris and that as well. Hopefully not. My ship isn't called default name 5. I'm destroying that one. Oh, that was intense. So, let's see. Oh, okay, so this is actually a really slow engine burn, isn't it? I mean, it's a really not very powerful engine. So I get that. So let's make another maneuver plan. 71 meters per second required. And I'm just going to time warp to the point. I'm just going to have a sip of water because my throat's drying up. Oh, lovely stuff. Yeah, there's nothing. We've got a lot of speculation on the subreddit. There's a lot of speculation on the forums, a lot of speculation on Twitter. But the fact is that like all of these platforms are blowing up about this, and we've heard nothing from the officials. You know, there's no way they haven't seen this. If there really was nothing going on, they would have absolutely started putting out these bonfires. So, you know, that's, you know, I'm hoping for the best. I'm expecting the worst, but I have no idea. Nobody has any idea. We're all just I just kind of wanted to make some extra money. You know, I'm going away. I need the extra bucks. So please, super chats, come on, chop chop. That was a joke, of course. Perhaps in poor taste, you know. But so here we are. By the way, moving along. We've circularized at the mun. Where should we land? I might try and land somewhere I've never landed before. Right. I know the mun or bust thing is around here, right? I think it's here. Let's land at the mun or bust. We're going to land at the Kerbal Space Program 1 place, if I remember where it is. Which I think... Oh, for God's sake! The game has filled... Right. Chat. You can rewind the live stream, because I checked this. It automatically populated... This is another thing that KSP2 does. It automatically populated the tuna can lander for some reason. So now we're going to have to just abandon Bob. It's got to be Bob. Because, if you remember my very first ever Kerbal Space Program 2 video, this happened! It was over a year ago, and it happened. The game still does this, where it just auto-populates stuff for you, and I can't undock these things. Why is that? Has it undocked? That's why. I'm sorry, what? I had a glitch where I can't undock. Oh, this is just beautiful, isn't it? I'm gonna make a quick save, and I'm gonna just make a quick load. Oh, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Rail Cow Girl. I'm not gonna read too much into that username. We have successfully undocked, so that's good. Right. So we are definitely controlling the lander as well. Control from here, point retrograde, and can't see much. I see that we've got that visual glitch as well, where bits of the rocket are now outside of the rocket. Love it. Love when that happens. So I think the crashed landing site is like here. Oh, that's an expensive burn. But as you can see, I've massively over-engineered this lander, so it's fine. So, burn. Not great at this multitasking thing. I'm trying to do live commentaries. I think if we like aim it to be like there, that would work. Awesome sauce. So let's just go ahead and do that. Shabang out that little maneuver. Now, in fact, actually, we probably want to be. This probably actually we don't want to do this. We want to have it a bit more like this. A famous verified YouTuber. So I just say, oh, a verified user is in the chat. Senpai has noticed me. So people are saluting. Have I just messed something up, by the way? No, I think people are just possibly saluting. The live stream's not down. Everything's fine. Oh no! YouTube is not... Hang on. I've had a notification. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Alright. Opening the widget. Error. We couldn't... stream status poor. Oh no! Why does this happen? Can I lower the bitrate somehow? I've got fiber optic. I'm paying for very fast internet, so I'm a bit annoyed that it's not. Oh no, I can't. It's not that high, the bitrate. So why? I don't know, basically. I can't really do anything without stopping the stream. But it's still running from the looks of things. So let's just, maybe my internet just fix itself. Beth, if you're watching this, stop using the internet. Am I using the internet? Oh, the warning is gone. So I think we're okay. So, oh, and I didn't have the Kerbals on board. Oh, for God's sake. I'm going to have to make a quick load now because I didn't get the Kerbals in. This happened in my video where I have to have this glitch, so I do a quick load to fix it. Oh, you piece of rubbish. I'm going to have to find an older one now. Yeah, the rendering in the background doesn't help. That's why I've got like a really beefy CPU, so I can try and do big things like this. Right. So let's try all of that again. Kerbal Manager. Right. Well, hang on. Did I mess up? Yeah, I did. That was my fault. That was not the game's fault. That was completely my fault. I concede that was my fault. Right, undock. We managed to undock. Cool. Amazing. Let's try all of this again. I've wasted everyone's time. Just like Intercept Games. What? Too soon? Sorry. Oh my god. Sorry, just spluttering and coughing into the microphone. It's been a long day, guys. So, where was I going again? Like here? Is this like a good vector? People are saying Arid Astronaut is in the chat. I did not see the chat. Tim, if you want me to see you, you gotta leave a super chat. What can I say? Nah, don't do that, don't worry. I'll see you show up if you comment again. So, where is... There, it's like this sort of like Mickey Mouse kind of face thing. There he is, Everyday Astronaut. Everyone turn off the internet so we know if the internet is working. See, this is why, you know, he not only fixes Starship, he fixes the internet. What can this man's too dangerous to be left alive, to be honest. Right. I think this is basically where we got to. Let's turn on some lights so we can actually see what's going on. And we're going to just time warp. Just make sure I've not had any text messages from the developer saying, Matt, stop streaming. We don't want you spinning it. So, yeah, right. Whoop. Nearly that's fine. We don't have to be particularly accurate. Right. Oops, if I activate the engine, doesn't it? There we are. So where I think I'm going off memory, but I'm pretty sure this area is where the crashed Mun landing site is. Which is where I thought would be nice to go. I literally didn't plan this. Otherwise, I would have had my mothership be in a more sensible orbit to reach this spot. And I wouldn't have maybe detached the lander so soon. But, you know, I just thought, you know what? If potentially we are going to KSP2 is kill, and we're going to have to go, we're all going to have to go back to KSP1 and add mods, then we're like bridging the gap. We're going to a spot on the Mun that is an homage to a spot on the Mun in KSP1. Of course, it isn't actually a real thing in KSP1, like it's a completely fake soundstage. Well, thank you, Tim. I did pay for your museum ticket in Germany, so there you are. We're even now. Nah. Good to see you again in Germany. Do you know what? It's really fascinating. So Tim arrived. So in Germany at the Space Creator Day, we were all like in these booths. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna massively overshoot. We were all in these booths like signing things and having pictures taken with fans. It was great. And I had a pretty long line. And then Tim Dodd, the everyday astronaut, just shows up late. And then just everyone went to his booth. And I was just, no one wanted to see me anymore. So that was my sad story. So I just went upstairs and just had some currywurst in the restaurant. So we're going to have to kill off. How do we even have good thrust weight ratio in this thing? I cannot stress, guys, I did not put a single thought into building this rocket. I just built it purely off muscle memory, assuming everything looked good. This isn't good. I'm going to overshoot. Oh, actually, potentially, we can spin this around. Wait, am I quite close to the ground? Yeah, my service speed is fine. So where is this place? We need this to like go that way. What's my altitude? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Is KSP2 kill? We'll never know. We will know, I assume. So yeah, it's a bit awkward because I had to re-edit my video saying like, hey guys, just disclaimer. The reason why I'm talking about future patches and all that, despite the fact that we now know KSP2 is kill or whatever, is because we didn't know that at the time that I made the video. I think like this crater is where it is. I'm just now looking. I recognize this area. So I feel like it is here. Oh, Tim's got to go. Boo! No. Thanks for stopping by, Tim. Until next time. Oh, this is just ridiculous. I've crashed. I've died. Yeah. I didn't do. Yeah. That was on me. Like, yes, this is why KSP2 sucks. Cause oh no, and I'm back to this situation. What a horrible day to be playing Kerbal Space Program. But if we just do big burn now, see it. Let's just come to a touchdown, and we'll just figure it out. We'll have a little look. We'll have a little scout. Is that it down there? Would be great if it was this crater here. Oh, does anyone see it? But oh right, now I'm going way too slow. So we've got loads of time. Famous last words. Where is this? Where is this blasted? I thought. Is it this one? Did I accidentally just pick the right crater purely by dumb luck? I don't see anything spawning in, so I don't think it is that crater. Oh, I see things on the surface. But I don't know. Or is it down there? What a brilliant... This is why I don't stream very often, guys, because I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't actually play this game. I pay someone to play it for me. I've got like this whole like sweatshop in South Korea where they just churn out KSP videos, and then it's all edited together in another sweatshop I have in Singapore, and then I just talk for a bit. The lander is killed, but let's just have a look. Where are we? Where is this? I could have sworn it was here. I could have sworn. This was a disappointment, much like what seems to be the fate of KSP2. So maybe this was intentional. I meant to do this. It's like they rhyme. Hang about, right? Where I could have sworn. Let's just time up a bit. Maybe I'll just like my memory will get jogged when I see. I think it's this crater. So let's just can I even write to this rover? Let's have a go. Come on, landing gear. Oh, actually, solar panels. We could use the solar panel. Or I just do this. Bush! Oh, I'm so good at this game. If it's stupid and it works, it's in this case still stupid, but you know. So where? I don't know. Oh, that does maybe. This little dot, you see what I mean? Let's just time warp down a bit. Or is it just a rock? I don't know. Is that a rock or is that the crash lander? Should we go and investigate? Which way is it? It's not that way. It's this way. It is the crash lander. I see it. How is this for an amazing bit of flying? Subscribe for more Kerbal Space Program 2 tutorials. Could this be the most inefficient Mun landing anyone's ever done? Potentially. Potentially. Now, can I get this to stand up? I cannot. But it's fine. So there we are. I think that we can quick save there. That's safe. That looks okay. So we're going to get Bob out on EVA. So yeah, my first ever KSP2 video was an Apollo-style Mun mission in which Bob had to be stranded on the surface of the Mun. So, yeah, Bob. Because this is where he lives now. Next to the crash Mun lander. How is this for a picture of a... the camera just sucks. Oh, my gosh, right. I just want to get a picture of Bob without the camera. Oh. I just want a thumbnail for my live stream. Oh, no. Now it's saying that the quality's gone down. Apologies, everyone. Right. But how's this for a picture that summarizes KSP2? We got the old abandoned Kerbal Space Program 1. And KSP2 looks nice, but ultimately it is broken and crashed. And Bob, its pilot, is being abandoned. It's like a plan, this, isn't it? Right, so now we need to get back to the mothership, which does that even pass? Oh, does that even pass over us? Kind of here. So let's just... Oh, I'm really way too trigger happy with time warp. It's a real... And then... Oh, that's rolling the wrong way. So then we just tumble. Oh, we did it! Yes. Sorry if anyone's been sending super chats. I was had to really concentrate there. So where's the target? Oh, I've not got it set as my target. So let's just start burning. Oh, I can pause, can't I? One of the best things about this game. Set target. There we are. Sweet. Let's go. So we are going to be doing this in the dark, unfortunately. So you guys probably won't see much. Can't be helped, I'm afraid. So where's our last? So we need to be pointing more this way, don't we? I'm getting a bit of lag as well, guys. I think it's just because I've read is Virgin Media. They're the only company that provides fiber in like my city, and they suck. You know, the old joke in the UK is like, "Oh, well, why do they call themselves Virgin when they go down on me every night?" So yeah, but it's literally my only choice. The second a competitor arrives with fiber optic, I'm switching. I really, really hate. Oh, I thought I got a really close encounter for a second, but it's not actually that close. But I think we can do a little bit of playing. I thought I got a really close encounter for a second, but it's not actually that close. But I think we can do a little bit of playing around with the maneuver planner here. Separation. 10 kilometers. Oh, that's getting further away now. I feel like a real missed opportunity is to be able to make maneuver plans like in pause mode. How's that for separation? Can I force them any closer? Where is the maneuver node? Well, can't see it through the mud apparently, and I also can't see it because that text box is there. So where's the nodes? There they are. So we need to be more like this. It'll be like this. Oh, that looks good. 4,000. Can I get any closer than that? 3,000, 2,000. Oh, 2,000. Can we get any lower than 2,000? It's dropping down. We're down 1,000. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 126 meter separation. That is looking perfect. So where are we now in terms of the maneuver plan? So let's just time warp to this. Come on, game, we can warp faster than that. Have some courage. Let me be reckless. Whoop, that got a bit too reckless. I think because I noticed I had a super chat. And, oh, let me hang on, like one thing at a time. I will acknowledge your super chat in just 1 second. So where's the separation there? 800. Oh, keep going. 300, 200. Oh, flew too close to the sun. Or the mun. I don't know. That still rhymes. I think, you know, with that's fine. So let's switch now to our target. There we are. And yeah, someone, I think Rabbit Girl. What was your name again? Sorry. Oh, that was from ages ago. I was ordered to do so. Thank you. Right. So I guess we can just time warp now. I realize I now forgot. Actually, I forgot to do any science on the mun. This is my save though, where I've like just cheated everything, so I've just got a full tech tree, so I didn't really need it. I've also now overshot my target. Please, come on, drop out of time warp. There we go. So not a perfect rendezvous by any means, but probably we could salvage this fairly easily. Right, and then where's my target? There it is. How's our separation there? 51 meters. Nice. So I think we just eyeball it at this point. Where is it? There it is. Closing in. Casually T-posing there. Just spinning around now, chaps. Loud lazy method of docking this. Easy peasy, mate. Control from there, just get that extra bit of accuracy. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ah, that was disappointing. That was also disappointing. Come on, guys, just kiss. Just kiss. Oh, well. There we go, I guess. Right, now it's just a case of getting us back to Kerbin. So let's just go ahead and do that. And then I guess the stream will be over. Like, I do actually have... I haven't eaten today. I need to pack for my vacation. I've also got work really early tomorrow. I've got a lot of things to do. So I need to feed the cat as well. So there's a lot of things we need to do. So I can't stick around forever. I'll say that maybe, in the next hour, the devs are all clearly... they're awake now. It's daytime in Seattle. So maybe they'll share something. But I feel like silence is deafening, Why haven't we heard anything yet? So I don't know if we're actually going to hear any news now, at least tonight. So, but this was a fun old live stream, wasn't it? This is supposed to be the trade. Yeah, I know. It's, is it Unity? I see a lot of people say it's Unity, and Unity's physics just can't. I have no idea. I think they tried to make it too similar to KSP1, but also too different to KSP1. Like, there are lots of things I thought they would do differently, like not simulating every joint and having wobbly rockets, which they kind of fixed by just doing what KSP1 did in the end, adding auto strut. Like, just doing away with the whole, like, Lego system of KSP1. Like, maybe just having more procedural fuel tanks. Like, why do we need 3 of the same fuel tank? One is Methalox, one is hydrogen, and one is, just methane. Like, why not just have a tank and then you can say what fuel you want in it? Just things like that. I don't know. I'm not saying I could do better, by the way. I'm not a game developer. If someone asked me, can you be the director of KSP2, or at this point KSP2 V2? I would say no. I have no idea, you know. And also, it's kind of like my job to play the game, but I don't know if I'd make more. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm flagging, guys. It's just a somber. It's a somber time. It's a somber. Cool, Nate Simpson. Nate's a really nice guy. We really don't know what happened. We can't put the blame on anyone until we know. You know, I think there are things they say that nothing happened, but for there to be such an obscene delay, there had to have been something. Like during COVID, that was obviously completely unexpected. I imagine that the COVID pandemic, working from home and all that, put a huge slow on things. There we are. And let's just spam the spacebar button, undock, and there we are. And the parts manager. What were they thinking? It's just yeah. I hope KSP2, this is all overblown, and they're saying radio silence because they need to figure out where these leaks came from, where these rumors originated from, and everything is actually fine. I have no idea. Who knows? Who knows? But it's interesting times lie ahead, for sure. But yeah, I guess we're now approaching the end of the stream, right? Because I did say that once we got back to Kerbin, I'll be ending it because I've got stuff to do in my life. So any kind of things you want to ask me, or now's your moment, whilst we're coming down for our final descent. Yeah. Science is dumbed down so much. Bad take, Ronnie Coleman. Science is way better in KSP2 than it was in KSP1 because the experiments are much more substantial. They take time to run. Also, thank you JPJRoBBO for being your favorite channel since 2014. That's a high honor. I didn't start uploading until 2015 though, so you obviously have perfect intuition at figuring out which channel is going to become your favorite channel. Science itself is really good. The way the experiments run, the way the Kerbals look like they talk to themselves and mutter things as they're running experiments. Science is really good in this game. It's just everything else in the game, that really needed some polish, I think, and a bit more time in the oven. But then it's 7 years in development. Yeah, it was a small team. Or is a small team. We don't know. I have no idea. I don't want to say too much, because I could be completely wrong. But it's very sus that we've not heard anything. And there is Splashdown. Now we've splashed down, I might just refresh some Twitter pages. See if we have anything. Nothing really is Let's check the official Kerbal Space Program Twitter page. Have they tweeted anything yet? They've not tweeted anything. Is there anything from Dakota? Community manager? Let's see. Check his Twitter page. There's nothing from Dakota. What, Nerdy Mike? Well, Nerdy Mike, one of the other devs community leads, I should say, has tweeted out something an hour ago. You can be passionate about video games without needing to harass and be cruel to those who make them. Absolutely, that's why I say don't go harassing Nate or anyone else, because we don't know ultimately what happened in the even no one deserves the internet hate wave regardless. So yeah, bad take, people that harass game developers for things like this. Well, I'm not seeing anything new on the Kerbal subreddit either, to be honest. Why is the Reddit asking me to accept cookies? I've got to use new Reddit. Reject non-essential. Screw you, Reddit. Let me use Reddit Enhancement Suite again. Not Reddit Enhancement Suite, the app that I use. Reddit is fun. Let's see, have I got any nothing in my inbox? Yeah, it's a strange time to be alive as we recover this fast. Or we could just revert, and then Bob was never stranded. Look at that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me grab the stream. Make sure I haven't had any last minute super chats. Still, so yeah. So I don't know what the future. It's gonna be weird though, you guys, watching my video for Saturday. Maybe I'll make, because I've already got it uploaded without the amendment at the beginning. It's there now, so I might just publish that to members. If you're a member, then you can watch that video today if I remember to publish it. And then everyone else, I'll have the amended version ready, hopefully for Saturday, so you can see what that video, like what I had to do to make that video work by having a little thing at the beginning say, hey guys, the whole thing hadn't happened when I made this video. So that's why throughout the video I'm talking about, you know, oh, future patches, the colony update, all that, even though might not ever potentially happen now. So that's be the situation. But that's the end of the stream. Thank you so much for watching. If your people are joining, say what happened, just go to the Kerbal Space Program subreddit. It's going pretty nuclear, so they'll fill you in. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching the stream. F's in chat in case KSP2 is kill, and I'll see you in the next one.